You're most welcome to Legatum Institute. Thank you for joining us, Sir Crispin. Legatum Institute is dedicated to enabling people to be prosperous. And we're here at a seminar about the suburbs. And I wondered if you, given your many, many years of experience in this particular policy area, if you could give us some wise words on what you think the link between prosperity and the suburbs is.
Well, I think in the past the link has been fairly tenuous because suburbs have not really been genuine communities. Now I think it's changing a bit, but I think that the more that you can get people to live where they commute with where they join with others, not just being at the end of a railway line going into work every day in a big city. That's what has been the destruction of the suburbs and made them rather boring places. I think the great problem about suburbs is that they're rather boring to live in. Whereas if you are living in a city or you're living in the country, then you belong to real communities in which you have all types and conditions and sorts of people. That's what's really important. And of course all the architecture goes with that, just rows of boring houses all looking exactly the same, nothing really exciting, which is why places like Milton Keynes and other places I can think of all have quite an interesting, vibrant life of their own. The vital thing is to make the community in which you live a vibrant one. That's not going to be the case if you go into work every day and come back in the evening and you hardly know your neighbours.
But it's so interesting what you're hinting at, because you're talking about the importance of architecture and the importance of technology. So, and then you're also talking about older suburbs. And so now in the future it's more of a blend of all of them to regenerate.
I quite agree.
Yeah.
I think also that cities themselves are going to become more interesting. I think it's quite not unreasonable that we won't need cars in cities as much as we did. I mean, cars are very polluting objects, and they don't really, anyway, there's nowhere to put them half the time. I never take my car to London. There's a very good public transport system in London. What's the point of having a car? Yeah. So if once you can get away from feeling that you have to have your own transport system with you all the time, again, that's a big step in the right direction.
I can see that. I can see that. Thank you so much for your time. It's been very interesting.